This
You
is,
know?
like, I think these teams right here is like they have postseason hopes. They have postseason hopes, and then they make it in there, and who knows what can happen right now. Let's start it off with, I think, like, one that I don't know if you put down, but I put down for sure. I put the Blue Jays there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Blue Jays absolutely are a big hopeful team. If we were to make the World Series, fans are going to go, yeah, I can see that, but it's also like, wow, that's exciting. It's like, we're ahead of schedule.
Yeah, we are. And a lot of these teams, for me, they're missing a couple pieces.
Yeah.
But, like, if they can solve that problem, then they will be a very complete team.
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to point something out, too, like I wanted to compare a little bit of the Padres to the Blue Jays.
Mm-hmm.
So Padres, obviously, last year in 2020, they had like a nice. This was like their breakout to the top tier. Like, well, obviously, we both put them in the top tier.
Right.
In 2019, though, I looked at like I just took batting average and ERA just to be simple. They were ranked 28th in ERA in the entire league, ranked 28th in batting average in the entire league, and then ranked 17th in ERA. So obviously, low.
Mm-hmm.
And the following season, in 2020, they ranked 10th in batting average and then 8th in ERA. So definitely a big upgrade. And I wanted to go over to compare to the Toronto Blue Jays, right? In 2019, we were in the bottom of pits. 30th, we were literally last in batting average and then 20th in ERA. However, this next season, we took a little bit of a step forward, ranking 12th in batting average and 17th in ERA. So we're now moving forward. So I could easily see us even going a launch further, especially if we make a good signing with our rotation. We need to get that rotation, because if that can happen, I think we have a legit shot to be that breakout franchise next year like the Padres and make a good deep World Series run.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I again, we've talked about it before. I'm not worried about the bats. We just saw that they went from 30th to 12th.
Wow.
And I think that around 12 is where I'd put that group, and with a couple other breakout performances from Vladdy, and to continue off of what some of those guys did last year, I think that our bats will be fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like with the rotation though, that is always going to be the concern, and we need to see that step up from us to make us put us into the next level.
It's like we went from 20 to 17, and all we did was add Ryu. You know what I mean? And like, I guess I don't really consider adding Roark and Anderson as upgrades. Like, they were actually not upgrades; they were pretty bad. So we added Ryu and like.
Well, Ryu is a big name.
He
literally came off of a Cy Young season.
So it's like we moved up a bit, but if we can also get our younger guys, they have their second sophomore seasons in the rotation and in the bullpen, and then you add another name, I think we got a good shot to be like top 14, top 12.
But with this, do you think the Blue Jays have some sort of shot going on? It's kind of scary when we put two of the top tier teams, or that we put two top tier teams in our top tier that are in our division.
Yeah, like it all depends on, because if we go back to the old format where it's like, there's only two wild card and it's like top guys from each division, that means that we have to come third at least, and then that means we also have to beat like Oakland. That means we also have to beat the Cleveland Indians. And that's the only way that we're actually going to contend next year. But if we go back to the normal playoffs like we did this year, I think we're going to make it no problem.